Okay, I'm gonna go with a sunglasses filter, but I did happen to notice that this camera, cheap $30 camera that I bought, is having a hard time keeping up when I'm driving. So I'm gonna see if it's just only the colored filters, or is it all the filters, or what the story is. Do a little trial run with it. So YouTube has been throwing videos at me. I don't know if I'm gonna do a series to the guy, but I'd like to try to use some of his videos. Mainstream YouTuber, and I'm not gonna remember the name of the channel because I just seen it about an hour ago. But I thought it was interesting that they put that shit out there and they don't put anything on there. Hey, how you doing? They don't put anything on there for Encyclopedia Britannica warnings, right? It's about the clouds. So they've introduced a lot of new cloud formations only over the last 15 years. I mean, the Earth has been around for quite a long time, and humans have been on it for quite a long time. So why is it only in the last 15 to 20 years or so did we start? Because it's probably been 20 years, but nobody noticed it right away. So then the last 15 years, we have a lot of new cloud formations that never existed before. And they put names on them, and they call it science and everything like that. But they are so false and so up their ass and so easy to prove that they're false. So this dude did videos on strange things in the clouds or something like that, which you gotta expect. I always expected that, because the governments are even ready, and the agencies, I always like to call them, the agencies are ready with all their bullshit stories. No matter what I show you guys. That's why I bring you into the trees and the rocks and the stones and the moon and any other thing, to let you know that we can all see this. It's not one image here and one image there, and I'll be able to show you that when I go to get his video. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Sometime in the next few days. I'm really disappointed about all the Hawaii shit that just went down and everything like that. It's all disappointing to realize how many people out there are agents. And then maybe who I might make the series to might be that girl Michelle. I'm still researching her before I make any snappy decisions on that one. But this guy, you know, he's doing things in the clouds. I'm talking about a person sees something here, snaps a shot. It's nothing compared to the shit that I'm showing all of you. So why are these people that he's showing? I'll point all these things out when we go over it, but it's just kind of strange to me that why is it that one person snaps a shot on a beach somewhere of a cloud, and they say that, and it's only a fucking it's shadow imagery, the chicken and the angel. I mean, how fucking silly, man. I'm fucking showing you it's everything. It's human skin, it's any animal. I'm showing you the triangular builders that build everything in this realm. I mean, I'm showing it all to all of you. It's right there. And yet, this one person, see them on the interview, they got fucking 10 million views, right? They're just on vacation. They post this picture. Oh, look, an angel, right? Or some shit. And next thing you know, the fucking video's got 10 million views. Here I am, just fucking millions of fucking zillions of images going by you in the camera for every video that I do. And nothing. No one says shit. I'm pointing them out to you. I'm showing you the timelines. I'm fucking going through it all, explaining it in detail, how this works, angles and distances of perspective, sweet spots, lights and shadows. All it fucking explains as simply as possible by a simpleton. And where the fuck are my 10 million views? Where the fucking 10 million subscribers? Not that I want anybody to look up to me for what's happening. I just want you to go look for yourselves. So the 10 million views, take them. Go fucking do a copy of what I'm doing and do it yourself and get your 10 million views. It's just kind of funny that they do it that way, you know? It's unbelievable. So, anyways, the cloud formations, I want a chance to go through them all too, because they're also a bunch of shit. And then we could talk about the true creator's imagery in those clouds, and then show you what the human influence is and all of that stuff, because there's a lot of human influence involved in it, and nobody wants to give the credit to God in nature, you know. It's fucking stupid. So yeah, so everybody wants to give the credit to all these other things that are not provable, when really the evidence is all around us. And they've been doing that all my life, all your life. They've been doing that to us. Who is they? They is us. They is we are they. It's really a fucked up situation, man. It really is. So, here he is, telling the names of the clouds. He makes it seem like uh, it's been always this way. All these clouds have always been. It's out. They've always been around. No, they have not. The dude's a fucking liar. Even the school system wasn't even teaching the children these lies until quite recently, 10, 15 years ago. That's the date that that's the time frame that I put on it for when I started going through it. It might have just been the age that my kids were hitting when they started doing that. But I remember my daughter coming home with the paperwork and me saying, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And everybody goes along with it. Oh, yeah. Fucking Cyrus clouds and then this and then that. You're so full of shit, man. They really are, all of them. You can't fucking trust anybody. They lie about everything. Everyone, every fucking money I know, the kids are. What, you're not going to be upset with the kids? We're not going to teach them because we tell them, oh no, it's always good to tell the truth. Bullshit. That is a lie. We don't teach them to tell the truth. Everything we teach them is a fucking lie, and we teach them to spread those lies and live by those lies, and that's supposed to be honesty and truthful. And I mean, the whole fucking thing is upside down world, backward, upside down world, man. So here's another one. He's got this channel. We'll go over it all. We'll see how many subscribers he has, how many views each one of those videos gets. He lists each video that he has. They're not his videos. They're average people out there that are just doing videos, but they're not telling you what I'm telling you. So of course they get 10 fucking million views. If I tell you that the same imagery that's in those clouds right there in front of us right now, I tell people how to do it. Use your camera as a viewing device, and I'm going to do that when it comes down to his videos. I'm going to go through and do like I usually do. I'm going to remaster all those videos, and I'm going to show you the fakery, the illusions, the delusional shit that they put you through. Oh yeah, look at the elephant. It doesn't look anything like a fucking elephant. It doesn't look nothing like an elephant, but all around this so-called elephant, it's a shadow image. You can use your imagination of shadows and make it seem like it, and make things appear to look this way, right? Certain ways. Then they're using refractions and lights and shadows and refractions in China, and they do the building in the clouds or whatever, the castle in the sky, they called it. Same thing with the stairway to heaven and everything coming from the church, because it's lights and shadows, and different refractions are happening and make it appear that way. That again is an illusion, a delusion. It's not the same thing I'm showing you here. I mean, I see it in the camera right now when I'm sitting here in the fucking car. Millions of fucking images that I could go through one at a time and go through them. I'm trying to leave it up to you guys to do that so you can see it all for yourself. Because once you see one image, like this large face that you see right here that's probably standing out in you, don't just count on the one that's centered camera center. Look around in there. Put it on pause. Put the video on pause. Take your camera out of your pocket and use it as a viewing device. So I noticed with the darker filter, it's not blurring up as bad as it was before. I'm going to take another little blip around here. See, yeah, it's not as bad with the with this filter, but when I use the colored filters, it ends up having some effect. Image within image within image from the veil to the ground. Faces only, no body imagery. The only body imagery, and I've been looking for 6, 7 years now, and the only body imagery I ever get is shadow imagery. So that is me seeing what I want to see, as far as I'm concerned. I don't really look at it as much more than that. Even the body imagery that's in the moon, when I get shoulders, necks, things like that, it's me seeing what I want to see up until I see hands, fingers, feet, toes, things like that. And I'm getting entire bodies out of it, then, or something like that. And I'm trying to think if I ever got anything totally all together. There's always something missing, fingers, so you're never going to get it in its entirety. Even when you get a body imagery, but some of them are pretty good. The only other problem I have with body imagery is some of them have wearing apparel. So when they have wearing apparel, that bothers me. I can't trust that. I can't trust something that has wearing apparel. This is the true creator's work. True creator is not going to be counting on any wearing apparel. So that has to be me seeing what I want to see. True creator is not interested in sunglasses. So in those several images in the moon and others that I see in the clouds or in the trees or in the rocks or anywhere else, then I don't count it as sunglasses. I just point it out to you guys as me seeing what I want to see, and you're welcome to see it that way as well if you want. But to say that it's definitely sunglasses, well, unless I see the fucking name brand written on the front of the sunglasses or on the side or something along those lines. And you can always find the other things that it's used for. The faces that I keep talking about, face within face. The other things that are easy to prove is there is no up, down, left, right, backward, forward, in and out. And because everything's collaged and the true creator's work is collaged, that's great evidence for the dumb zombie slaves to fucking use to prove to themselves that they're not looking at something that's any human concept. It's not a human concept, because human concept is up, down, left, right, backward, forward, in and out, and we live according to those rules, which are false. False explanations of why we live as up, down, left, right, backward, forward, in and out. All falsities. Oh, the trees grow up because the sunshine and they're growing towards the sun. And no, that's not why. No, you're wrong. Gravity, everything that goes up must come down due to gravity, and gravity is just mystical fucking force. No, it's electromagnetic nanocarbon system. It only makes sense. It only makes sense that there would be this push and pull thing going on with the entire earth that we live on, considering everything else works that way. So it would only make sense. Seeds from birth, from the birth of a seed. Yeah, the seeds grow from the inside out. No, they don't. Builders don't even build that way, so you're lying. Lie about every fucking thing. Zero through infinity. No, that's a lie. There's no such thing as zero, no such thing as infinity. You made it up. The entire human concept has been a fucking lie. The Higgs particle, we'll call it the we'll call it the God particle by the time we reach the 90s. By the time we're in 2040, 2060, then maybe the zombie slaves will wake up and they'll realize that no, both of those things are lies. Calling it a Higgs particle and calling it a God particle are both lies. We'll be calling it something called electromagnetic nanocarbon, right? It'll be an electrometallus. That's what it'll be called. Electro nanoless metallus. Um, Everything. The moon. The moon is this fucking useless rock that's out there that goes around, does nothing. All the other planets, that's a lie. Also have moons, that's a lie. What these moons do, that's a lie. And they've been lying for thousands of years. How do we know this? How does the dumb rock in your backyard know that they're lying to you about the moon? Because it's very simple. You have eyes to see. You can all go look at it for yourself. You can watch it. You can admire it. You can see what the true creator's intentions were for the system, and you can separate what the false creator/creator built for us, for the biospecies, and you can separate them, and then you'll have a more clear understanding of who the true creator is. So everybody out there selling God, selling Jesus, selling Allah, selling. That's all they do. You pay with your energy. Sometimes some religions you pay with your energy. Some religions you pay with your soul. Some religions, because those are two different things. Your energy comes from the true creator. The true creator is responsible for all the energy in here. Your soul is issued by the false creator/creator through what you call the moon. It's not a moon. It's an electromagnetic nanocarbon regulator. That's what it is. And when souls are issued to the bio realm, they're issued through that moon. It's also a clock, the moon. The moon is also the false creator/creator's clock to let us know what's going on and when. And where on the earth and when. And then everything else is human concept. And then the human concept, humans divided atoms. So everything after the feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast that we see all around us, that the guy on his fucking channel is going to really hear it from me. The videos probably won't even make it anyway, because I noticed that anybody that I make series to now, the fucking videos never make it. I get so many of them. It's always been this way, right from the beginning. They just have different reasons now. They have different excuses than they used to for deleting your videos, you know? Turn around the other way. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do here. Let's see where they're going. Okay, they're going that way, so... Yeah, they're going that way, so I guess... Since I'm sitting still, I guess I'll put a green filter on. Ooh, that's scratchy. Oh no. There's something on the filter. So green filter. The thing is about the show that pissed me off so much, just like everything else, is that no one will look for themselves. They're taking the word of agents. They're all just fucking agents. What the hell's going on over here? Oh, so right now I happen to be driving behind a Walmart, and I talk about these water fields that collect rainwater and process them. And you see Lowe's has their tank up on that hill, and then you see in this fence right here, what the hell do they call that again? It still has to be filtered, of course, because it's rainwater. They call it dead water, flat water, or some kind of shit like that. But inside that fence right there, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. So there's where the rain falls, and then over here you have the processing pumps. And that other one up there, I am pretty sure that is an emergency backup battery system of some kind. I don't think that concrete thing is, because yeah, you got wires coming out of the back. Yeah, you got wires coming out of every end, but so that's not a water holding tank. This to the right, what I just showed you, is where the water the rain falls and holds. So it's not holding in that other. That other thing is, I believe, a battery system of some kind. Let me see. Yeah, let's see. There is a lid on the back of it, though. I don't know what the hell that's for, unless that's the entry. I mean, it is highly dangerous, highly toxic. I don't know how the hell. But then you got the electrical panels that are all outside it. They're not on now. I'll bring you by it. We'll go by it for the hell of it. But all the Walmarts and Lowe's have these set up in the back. They're all involved, people. They're all tied in with each other. The Targets, the fucking, they're all set up, working together. Yeah, granted, we're not going to know about any of it. We're not going to be told. But, we don't want to be told. We want to be lied to, obviously, because that's what everyone goes with. So see this little area with the yellow cones around it? That's the processing. That's where the filtration system sits, inside that part of the fence. And you know that there's something going on there because you have two high voltage power boxes right there and right there. So we know we got power going in there to run the filtration system and all that shit. But that's not something that runs all the time. I told you, even when there's power outages, these things are not even used. They're obviously intended for something. So, yeah, there they go. And then it goes underground and then brings the water into the building and cleans it up. So then we got this stupid thing. And it does look like water also. I don't know what the fuck that big silver thing is on it. And what is it doing with the water, if it is water? I don't know that it is. I don't know what the hell that is. I do see those are electrical lines, though. So it's got electrical lines coming out of it. Yeah. Those are old conspiracies, though, too. I don't even fucking bother with that shit anymore. If fucking zombie slaves don't want to see what I'm showing them, then all that other shit is just distraction as far as I'm concerned. That shit that I was just showing you, Walmart, doing their little game. it's just so funny to watch that show. I mean, one image, right? One image, decently seen, I guess, gets confirmation. Here I am showing zillions of fucking images. First, every time this camera is running, zillions of them, and nothing. Nothing. It's fucking amazing. So why are these people being confirmed and boasted? Because they say that it's an angel? Because they say that it's a matrix? Because they say it's a government holographic images put out there by DARPA and HARP? Because they say it's all these other lies. They're all full of shit. And what I'm showing you, we can all go see for ourselves all the time, every second of every day. You don't have to wait for it. You don't have to. If they take the clouds away from us, then we go to the trees. If they take the trees and the clouds away from us, we can go to the moon. If we take the moon and the clouds and the trees away from us, we can go to human skin. If they take all that away, we can go to the rocks. If they take all that away, you know what I mean? There's plenty of places to look to see the true creator. No one will look. You bring them to the rocks and the stones, and they say, "Oh yeah, that's just like the old potato thing." You know, people, you've seen someone's image. No, 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 no. It's not what I'm fucking showing you. It's not what I'm showing you. YouTube would like you to believe that, but that's not what I'm showing you. I'm showing you that we can all see the true creator for ourselves. Stop making up fucking bullshit stories. Stop going along with the bullshit stories. It's all ridiculous shit, man. which way they're moving. And then the other one too that he had in there was the dragon. It's a fucking dog. You can pick out the species, the strain of canine. It's a canine. It's not a fucking dragon, but because it has a mineral streak spitting out of its mouth, which is also faces, a bunch of faces in there. So I'll go in on it all and I'll show it all to you guys. But it's not going to do any good. But maybe I'll have some fun doing it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it fucking pisses me off, man. Just tired of being lied to about everything, you know?